In today's video, you're going to be seeing me draw this orc. Well, it's a self-explanatory drawing. So while I'm drawing this, I'm going to be talking about, well, what I want to do with my YouTube, what I feel about YouTube, and how things might be after all this Inktober is done. Not in depth, kind of just talking my mind out. So give it a listen, or do something else while you listen to this video, or look at this video. I don't mind. Just I hope you enjoy my presence. Anyways, let's rewind back to time so you can see what I was just talking about. Alright. Alright, welcome back to another day of daily sketching, where today we're going to be working on Inktober day 24, and the word is Rowdy. And I have a initial sketch already going on. Yes, it is a goblin, I guess. It looks like a gorilla, but I meant it to be a goblin. And he's just helping out in the construction area. And, you know, I wanted to make it a little bit of architectural related stuff. Well, I thought, well, why not construction? And also, there's actually a reason why I wanted to draw something a little bit powerful like this. Well, because yesterday, I have done this drawing. And yes, it's like this is very unusual of whatever you usually make. But it was like in a school with my group of friends. And we were like, hey, why don't we do a little bit of like a small art session? And yeah, we pick a topic and we draw something, and I drew this powerful punch in the face. During the yesterday's art, I guess, session with a group of friends that I had, one of them is just a really good anatomy artist, and he taught me quite a lot of things yesterday, and I at least wanted to give it a try on today's drawing, thinking about the bones and the muscles of this goblin's anatomy. Yeah, but of course, he's been doing this for like years and years and lots of practice. Of course, just one day of teaching probably wouldn't go get me anywhere, but just me thinking about certain things really did help a lot, just figuring out what I'm missing. I sort of given up at one point in my life to just stop doing character art, simply because I realized, well, I don't have what it takes to be. And I feel like if you've done art or some other artworks here and there, you'd know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just feel encouraged. Sorry, not encouraged. Sometimes you just feel disencouraged from doing art because it takes time and it takes patience, and that's one thing I know I don't have is patience. And it's a long journey, and sometimes when you take things slower, things work out. But right now I am just chatting and blabbering while drawing this goblinirilla. It's like a goblin gorilla. It's an orc, that's what it is. So as of right now, my YouTube channel is just chat while drawing channel, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm figuring out where my audience, or what my audience really want to see in the videos. Can I just be a creator where I do what I want instead? Because you want to make value for people. You want to make something fun so people can watch and enjoy. So I'm kind of losing a sense of where my YouTube channel should stand. And I think it's a little bit too early on in the career to actually think about this. And yeah, just keep making videos, right? At the end of the day, just keep making videos and then you'll figure out where you should be. But my brain doesn't work like that. I like thinking about things, and sometimes I think too much about it. I want to talk more about other things, like video games. That's like my other passion. It's really hard to connect video games with architecture all the time, and I don't always want to talk about the architecture in video games, because video games not always about architecture, as you know what I mean. And I sort of also don't want to confine my channel to architecture stuff, and that's exactly why I have some of these character art being drawn in an architectural scene. I want to branch out, but then if you branch out, you lose your channel brand, and I just don't know what exactly I should do with it. But honestly, like, with this being all said, it's just too early in the game for me to be talking about this. So I'll just keep doing what I want to do, which is, I guess, doing Inktober right now. But then the thing is, Inktober is almost done, and I can't believe October is about to finish in like, what, 6 days? Holy cow. Time really flies, doesn't it? I think I want to do more of like a study kind of video where I actually try to learn something and I record myself trying to learn something. That way, I guess people can follow along what I learn while doing it. And of course, I realize that might take some level of editing, quite a lot actually, and it will probably take quite a lot of time for myself. But then the problem with that is I don't think I can do that daily, and I don't know, I'm wondering if doing daily videos is really the way to go. Well, of course, right now it's Inktober, and we do things as we go, like we do it daily. With that being said, I think that I could totally do videos maybe like 1 in 2 days or 1 in 3 days. Some people say that, yeah, the audience will find your content eventually, and you might be right. But I want to make it a little bit more intentional in a way, instead of me just talking to a wall and hoping that someone will listen to me. For those who are actually watching this video and listening to me, thank you. You have been like my biggest motivation of all, actually. It feels like I'm actually sharing with someone when there's someone who cares watching all these videos. I'm talking to you, Alex. I notice you always comment on videos, and I gotta personally thank you for that. Anyways, why don't we start coloring? I guess one thing that might be discouraging for any kind of artist is that, well, no one really looks at your work. Like, it just doesn't exist. And honestly, that's just how it is. Like, I'm not gonna be here talking and being putting excuses to the world of art. It's just how it is. And yeah, and souls that kind of keep you motivated, those are something that is very valuable in this space of world, especially with all these fast-paced content these days. And I'm intentionally choosing not to make fast-paced content. I just wanted to, you know, make the world feel a little bit slower for some people in their lives. Not everything needs to be fast-paced. Not everything needs to be a quick, short-form, instant gratification kind of video. Why don't we go ahead and color in the green orc? Maybe leave some highlights here and there. So how do I imagine my channel growing in the, I guess, upcoming near future after the Inktober is over? I want to make more of like a let's learn together kind of content, or let's draw together kind of content, where I want to take some time off from people's busy days and just hop in and draw with me and just have fun with colors. So maybe I'll just use like a cheap material that you can find, or something like crayons, and I just do art stuff. And what happened to all the architecture related stuff? Well, I don't know, I'll think about that. Right now, I'm in the mood of art, and I'm gonna blame the seasons for it. It's just nice and cozy and warm inside, and the outside is really cold, so you just want to stay inside and just relax and just face your drawings. I do have quite a lot of school projects that I have to attend to, even though I am taking a break from school right now, technically. It's just there are duties that I must fulfill. Anyways, I think this green orc is looking kinda nice. I want to give him like a bluish, jeans-ish looking shirt. What color is this? You know what? I like that color. That's very nice. Man, this conversation is going all over the place. Thanks for sticking in, for those who's listening to everything. And I guess as the Inktober season is kind of coming towards the end, people are actually less inclined to watch some of these seasons when it comes to all these kind of draw everyday kind of videos. I find that people get a little bit discouraged as you keep drawing every day. You just feel the burn, and honestly, I feel it too. I feel like we're all susceptible to feeling the tiredness of doing drawings every day. Fun fact, I actually noticed a boost in my speaking skills as I've been talking to my camera every day. So I don't know, I sort of want to keep this daily content thing alive, but then I also don't want to sacrifice my channel quality, like channel video quality, because I'm doing it every day. Because the video will probably last forever, right? It will probably exist every day. But then if people just come here for like a once in a while, come along and chat, then I think making videos every day also does help. Because people just can hop in anytime and just check out what I'm on, and then come back again once in a while. It's like a small safe house, I guess. I guess I'll be exploring soon enough what kind of a channel I want this to be. I really have to thank Inktober for bringing in a lot of new subscribers. I really did not expect to gain like what 70 plus subscribers in just doing this for what, a month or so. Like, thank you so much for those who's sticking around every time. I really appreciate you guys. Part of me is thinking maybe I should do videos every day, but then a different kind of content every day. That way I can make a quick and easy content on like Mondays, and then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays the level of quality is different because I work on the video every day or something. I want to figure out a way I could integrate my daily life as well as YouTube together, because I don't want the YouTube thing to be the whole thing that I'd be doing. I have other things to attend to. Alright, let's give him some of these shadow action going on here. In the background I have drawn a city in the back, so you can tell that this is somewhere in like a big city world. But then there's like this fantasy like orc building in the construction site. I thought that's a very nice contrast because you'd imagine somewhere in the woods. But then I guess that's what's fun about this drawing, is you have a orc doing his thing. Ooh, I almost forgot to draw his hammer. Very important that he has a hammer, so we know that he's part of the construction work. Actually, I'm just going to color this brown. I think this would be a funny fanny pack. Construction safety hat. And put a yellow hat on them. And then maybe like a nice gray outfit for it to match. Actually, let's make it blue so we know that they are part of the worker as well. So we know that it's a uniform. There you go. That looks great. Let's add some touches on the gray pipe here. Actually, I think I want to give a little bit more impact to it, so I'm going to use a thicker marker today. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the drawing. I'll try my best not to. So I'll just outline him around it. Yes, alright, let's keep the outline going on. Right there. I'm trying to make sure that there is a little bit of separation between the pipe and the hand, so I'll just color in some of the outlines inside the hand and not just everything outside it. That way you'd know that it's a separate entity. Like that. Okay, there you go. I want to accentuate the fanny pack, so I will go ahead and draw in some of these lines in there. And I think I will call it done. This is Inktober day 24. The word is rowdy. We have a rowdy construction worker, but he's helping around the place. I mean, he seems pleased. He seems not pleased at all. But I think there's a little bit of a story you can tell from the background and the character, and hopefully that's enough to have a nice and enjoyable drawing. Anyways, I guess I was talking a little bit too much about myself today with the YouTube and what do you say? What I want to do with this channel. So consider this as like a one, chill day for me. And hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in another time. And check out my other videos if you like all these kind of content. Mind you, I'd probably be talking a little bit more about the art itself than mostly talking about myself. I just didn't know what to talk about other than Ooga Boonga, I'm an orc and I work around the construction today. The drawing is simple enough, it's self-explanatory. Maybe that's a good sign that it's a drawing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another one. Bye-bye, I said that already. Anyways, see you later, bye-bye. Alright, skedaddle. See you later.